If you know Pomi, you know she is a passionate and loving person. She's passionate about many things, including her family, her friends, her career, and of course, awaze, which is an Ethiopian spicy sauce. So in honor of Pomi's love for her culture, we decided to represent the Ethiopian culture fully today. Traditionally, during the Ethiopian Mes, family and friends propose a name for the bride-to-be. This ceremony is called Dabbosim. We wanted to incorporate this traditional ceremony today to share with you all, but especially Udit, how lucky he is and what a catch Pomi is. And we would like to propose the name Amela Warq as her Dabbosim. Amela Warq translates to personality of gold or golden personality.
Pomi is someone who we feel has an infectious and positive personality, which is why this name is so fitting for her. She's inclusive of everyone and has a way of bringing people together from all walks of life.
The name that we've proposed for Pomi is Alganesh, which translates to "you're a bed."
It's actually a really nice name. My friend's aunt is named Alganesh, and I always used to laugh when I heard her name because I was like, "You're a bed," and it was so funny. But actually, it means something really nice. It means like someone who's able to comfort others and acts like a bed would to a person.
We thought this name would be perfect for Pomi because, as you guys all know, Pomi is a really special person who makes everyone around her feel special. She makes you feel so important, like you're the only person in the room when you talk to her. She's a source of comfort for all her friends, all her family. Everyone she knows would describe her as a wonderful person, so we thought this would be the perfect name for her. So yeah.
So I think the best word to describe Pomi is chulbuli. Chulbuli translates to bubbly and lighthearted. So I don't think I've ever seen Pomi get mad or upset, but instead she always brightens the room and brings so much cheer. So welcome to the family, Pomi. We're very excited for you to continue to be bubbly and lighthearted and cheer the room.
I've never met anybody that's such a great leader and can bring a group of friends together to have a good time. So he gets some points for that. He's also been an amazing best friend and partner in crime over the years.
When we got to high school, neither of us were cool enough to ask girls to homecoming, so we went as each other's dates. Pomi, I'm not sure if you knew this, but in high school, Udit used to wear colored contacts. I think they were hazel. Over the last 16 years, two things have always stayed constant, and that's our friendship and Udit's haircut. If he's anything, he's consistent.
I want to thank you to the family. I'm excited to have a new older brother, and I think I speak for our whole family when I say we are overjoyed and excited to have you.
Who is the better kisser?
God bless you with lots of children.
By the powers vested in me for the great state of California, we now pronounce you as husband and wife.
You are truly the product of a large, caring village. Whether it is your drive to build a community that comes from your dad, or your girls run the world mentality that comes from the many strong female role models you have in your life. When we first started hanging out 6 years ago, I fell in love with your witty wordplay, positive vibes, and contagious laugh. But what really got me were things I've witnessed over time. Your incredibly caring nature, your unbelievable work ethic, and your kindness. So today I want to make you some promises. I promise to keep adding dessert to your life. I promise to continue making excuses why I haven't cleaned the bathroom. And I promise to laugh when you do something klutzy. I promise to be your biggest fan, to endlessly binge Netflix with you, to always be your life admin, to randomly break out into dance with you, and to always support your dreams. I'm so lucky to be marrying my best friend today. I love everything about you. I can't imagine a better person to embark on this crazy, wacky, marvelous thing of life. Pomiye, hulum, leza alalem, wed eshalu.
Udit. 7 years ago, I was sitting in 901 Main Ave, Stamford, Connecticut, waiting for FMP orientation when I first saw you unfurl your lanky, kaulala self into a room. I remember thinking, that is textbook, tall, dark, and handsome. 6 years ago, we were still just friends when I moved back to Connecticut from Dallas. Hanging out included totally platonic arts and crafts nights and movie nights where none of our other friends were ever invited, and FMP Cape Cod weekends where we watched the stars, and road trips to concerts where you held my hand to benevolently guide me through non-existent crowds. And obviously, nothing to see there, just friends. 5 years ago, we both joined CAS. Long distance across time zones and thousands of miles helped me to learn how deeply my love was only for you. 4 years ago, after visiting Dhruv, we decided SF is where we could finally unpack our suitcases. We made that decision together and worked diligently to get the jobs we aspired for. I learned that we could really be teammates and shared goals and decisions through uncertainty, the way I had always admired about my parents. 3 years ago, you were on version 7,348 of your MBA essays. I admired your drive and ambition as you went through the process. I loved how you trusted me to help you achieve your dreams. You were my #1 fan and supporter even as you pursued your own goals. I love that you have a warm, loving family. I love that you've had the same group of hilarious best friends for over a decade. I promise to be your friend, fan, confidant, and teammate for the rest of our lives. I promise to encourage and nurture your curiosity, which makes learning and growing with you fun. I promise to give you my full honesty and vulnerability so that it powers empathy and courage even when we go through hard times. I'm ready for a lifetime of learning and evolving through our multifaceted love.
Now I present to you husband and wife.
As a sophomore in college, I feel like I've had a lot of really good life experience. So I have a lot of advice. Listen up, this is make or break coming from me. Number one, I see that you guys are both so generous and giving to the people that are in your lives, everyone who's sitting in this room today. And I really hope that you keep this spirit of generosity and giving in 6 years when I'm still in school and I want to live with you. So, secondly, Udit once said on a video to all of the elderly aunties in my family that if he won the lottery, he would fly all of his homies out to Vegas and they would be complete degenerates for a weekend. So as a fellow degenerate, I expect this behavior to continue for many years and to bring me along. And I was gonna give a third piece of advice because advice usually comes in threes, but I decided I'm gonna stop pretending like I know what I'm talking about. What I do know is that I'm so happy that you are going to be the forever life partner to my best friend, Pomi. Thank you and welcome to our family.
Brother, I wouldn't be the man I am today without having you as my older brother. I always looked up to you literally since the 06 summer break when you hit your growth spurt. I've always had to look up to talk to you. But most importantly, you've shown me the right way to treat a woman and be the perfect partner in a relationship. On that note, I want to say a few words about my now sister-in-law. Wow, that's weird to say. Sister-in-law Pomi. Can we get some for Pomi? The first time I met Pomi was in Stanford while her and Udit were working for GE, even before they had started dating. Prior to that weekend, Udit had told me about this girl he liked, but wasn't sure if she liked him. So one night, Pomi and some friends came over to Udit's apartment and I got to meet this mystery girl. Right off the bat, she stood out from everyone else, not because she's absolutely gorgeous, which she is, but because she took the time to ask about me and genuinely get to know me. Later that night, Udit and I had a real heart-to-heart about whether he should ask Pomi out or not. Now, being the crazy one of the family, who has always messed up and Udit has to help save, I finally had the chance to return the favor. I let him know that for once, he would be the idiot if he didn't ask Pomi out. Because girls like that don't come around too often.
I would like to take a time to remember my mom, who is watching us from above and whispering, Pomi, you look absolutely beautiful. ታምሪያለሽ ትዳርሽን እግዚአብሔር ይባርክልሽ. I know she's saying that. I feel it. Pomi is born a social animal. The only problem was her teachers again and again told us from early school that she is so social. She has so many friends. And she cried at the end of every calendar year as if she's going to see those girls again. This kind of character helped her to be the person of she is in this competitive world and for her to interact with everybody. And no wonder she picked Udit because she is open, she is social, she can change things for good. She is in the house, she is warmly, she is active. You just feel the atmosphere when she is around, even when she is silent. So, Udit, congratulations. Pomi is a good one. Let me go to Udit. I will start by saying the most level-headed, cool personality. And Pomi needs that supplement. I didn't say anything, but she needs him. So, he is cool, he is lovely, and he came to our several family togethers. And the moment he is in, he's with the kids, with everyone, he mixes easily. So this is one of the conditions for marriage or for a relationship, to mix together, to get comfortable wherever we are, where the other partners are. And the kids are the key engagement for this kind of relationship testing. I ask you to join me in raising your glasses and a toast to a very long, happy, and healthy future together. Thank you.
I was given the task of preparing a speech a couple of days back. And I picked up a couple of Google Notes to figure out what is the best way to do it. Here I go. And most of it was printed by my wife. Nidal. Welcome, family and friends. As the bracket, groom's first name, bracket close, father, his mother, and I would like to say thank you for joining us on this special day of celebrating the union bracket. Bridal's first name, bracket close. What it said was, most people get married believing a myth that marriage is a beautiful box full of all the things that you have longed for, like companionship, intimacy, and friendship, etc. But the truth is, now I'm coming to the truth. Today is a good day. Enjoy it till midnight.
I want to make an announcement today that Pomi is a daughter born today to Anil and Mrudul Sekri. It is her birthday. It is an appropriate day to announce this, that we are blessed to have a daughter in our family, a fully raised, beautiful daughter, out of the box.
The good thing is, Tafera and Tihut, they did a good job in changing her diapers and everything, and we get a grown-up kid.
I found a thrill to press my cheek to. A thrill that I've never known. Oh yeah, you smile. You smile. And oh, the spell was cast. And here we are in